what's up guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of No Game No Life, Season 1, Episode 8. So last time, pretty much, we figured out the whole War Beast thing, and that the grandpa, or, what's her name? Steph's grandfather was not as, foolish as everyone thought he was, and he actually kind of sacrificed himself and his reputation, I feel like even part of himself, like just giving a lot to this cause of trying to figure out what the War Beast's weakness was so that he could win their land back and then some. Um and reputation and power and all of this, and so that, you know, Elkio would be better off overall. So anyway, so his kind of like the sacrifices that he made um helped the future king, which is Sora and Shiro. So sorry, ignore him having a conversation in the background. I don't know when that's gonna end, so sorry. So anyways, so now we just gotta kind of like, I guess, wait it out, see if they're gonna go battle them. I don't know if they're gonna do that this episode. I kind of get the vibe that that's where this is going. Like right into this episode is when this shit is happening. It's hitting the fan. So ignore me fixing this, because okay. Anyways, so yeah, they're gonna go in, I think, probably this episode. I don't know what to expect. I don't know if they're actually gonna play the game this episode, just set it up, or what's going on, but I'm excited. So remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Link for that's in the description below. Other than that, let's jump into the reaction, guys. What did he do? Oh, this reminds me of ReZero. Fuck. You know, with the whale and shit, making people, I don't want to spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, but the whale, um like, if you're caught and it's like fog, like if people forget you. Oh, who's who's remember when, if you guys have seen ReZero, when fucking Otto and Subaru and Rem were all in the carriage, and then like Rem got hit with the fog, I think, and he's like, "Who's Rem?" And it's like, "Shut, dude! What this? Ooh, I don't like that shit. Ooh, I don't like it at all." And then, if you guys know, I did watch the director's cut after credit, or I don't know if you want to call it an after credit scene, but the after credit, yeah, it was an after credit scene. The after credit scene on the director's cut final episode for ReZero season 1. I did see that, and somebody was forgotten. And I'm not gonna say who it is because I don't want to spoil it for people who haven't seen it, but fuck, fuck. What did you do, dude? Who did you make a bet against? Instead of like losing your memories of that game being played, everyone lost their memories of you. You clearly lost the game. What the fuck did you do? So anyways, not last time. Oh my god, I was just about to do like an intro. So this episode, so that whole editing style reminds me of like, have you guys ever seen Attack on Titan? Sorry, this chair, I'm trying to like, relax, okay. So, have you guys ever seen Attack on Titan? And in season 3, spoiler alert, in the season 3 um outro, they have like that whole, they do the same thing that they just did with with fucking with No Game No Life. Okay, sorry, OCD is making it hard to think. So with this whole No Game No Life thing, right? They did this editing style where it's like the reality is being like messed up. I kind of get that vibe, like it's being fucked up, messed with in some type of way, like distorted, something along the lines of that, right? And I have a feeling it has something to do with Sora doing this bet, or making this bet, or doing this, playing a game against someone he shouldn't have. Or maybe this is all part of his like plan, because I don't think Blank loses, or if they did lose, it would be because they lost on purpose. So, like what Sora said, you need to know when to lose, because you won so many times and you erase people's memories. It's like they don't ever really want to play against you again, because it's like, why would I play against someone if I know that they're just going to beat me and I'm going to lose? It just doesn't make any sense. So Um, I have a feeling that these this person that he played against, I don't know, I just get this vibe that like this person was either that girl who worked with the elves and he lost to her on like, but if you lose, dude, wouldn't like all of the humanity like or humanity whatever, wouldn't they all like lose their wouldn't they like didn't she said something about like them dying or something like that, like pretty much it's guaranteeing their death because they're not bound by the pledges anymore. What else? Like, you're not bound by the. Ooh, hair looks crazy. You're not bound by the pledges. I can't remember. So if you're not bound by the pledges, you can do whatever you want. Like you can actually kill a person, right? Like she said, you're pretty much barbaric, which okay, I guess so. But why would he lose? How does this benefit them? You were just about to make a bet to the War Beast. He said they're kind of like cowardly, because now that they have this feeling that Sora and Shiro would kick their ass in a video game, and they know everything. They know they can't actually read minds. People are not gonna. Well, they're not at least. They're not afraid of them, and all this shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just thinking like who else would want to come fight him? Who has it? Like who has more of a backbone? Like like you said, like they have someone with more of a backbone or something like that. Who would that even be though? They haven't really known anyone else. I'm trying to think of all the other races. Like who of all the races would who I'm trying to because I don't remember all their explanations, but of all these races, did they name a specific race who was known for being like you said has a more of a backbone? I don't know. Anyways, I don't even know what I just said. I fucked up my words. Anyways, regardless, it seems like that Sora made a bet with someone, played a game, and he intentionally lost. I don't feel like he would lose because he didn't know what he was doing, but whatever. He lost, and now no one knows who he is. Why would you want no one to know who you are? So that you can like do some reconnaissance maybe on people or something like that? I don't know. So if no one knows who you are, no one's gonna be looking out for you, and you're more inconspicuous. You can fly under the radar, spy style, but maybe something like that. I don't know. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so so he figured out that pretty much these beasts, these war beasts, they can't read minds, but they can tell when someone is lying. So maybe that comes in handy when I don't know when you're playing those games against people. Like if you can tell when they're lying or if they're bluffing or whatever, you can kind of get a tell for okay, well, clearly they don't have like if they're playing like let's just say you're gambling, right? And someone like, yeah, I got this in the bag. No, you don't. Okay, your heart's racing or whatever. So something along the lines of that maybe I could see, but I don't know, dude. Like I just keep going back to what the fuck did he do? I'm sorry. Okay. But anyways, how the fuck did they even like create video games in this world, man? I mean, I know that not only our world could have video games, but to be that technologically advanced, like where'd you guys even get like the ideas from? I guess just, where did we even get the ideas? You know what I mean? Okay, I get it, but I'm just impressed by that. I mean, it's an isekai and every like isekai that you know, I think of ReZero, I guess, when I think of isekais. Like, I think of, like, Magic, but, like, they don't have fucking video games and shit. Like, I've never seen that. Like, SAO, isekai, there's no video games. Cautious Hero, Konosuba, like, it's all, like, more old-timey Magic, there's no video games. So it's like the first time where it's, like, you go to an isekai and it's, like, they have TVs, they have video games, they have that type of technology. Do they have cell phones there? If they have video games, they could probably have cell phones. Like just that shit. It's just Okay. Just like the wow factor of, wow, like these people who were pretty much, dogs and cats at one point, and then evolution, they become, more human like, but they're playing video games. Oh my god. Like, I never would have expected that. This show is different because of that, and that's kind of cool. Um, where was I going with this though? So he figured out their whole thing, so he doesn't want to play against them because literally they're betting territory, right? Like Sora was like, okay, I'll bet pretty much my race piece, which I don't know what happens when you bet your race piece. I mean, you're betting. What are you doing? You're betting your the livelihood of your whole race. Like, would your race now fall under like the war beast's control, and so you're pretty much slaves? And like Jabril said, so like if you lose, your whole race will be like slaves to the war beasts, and therefore you're kind of cementing their death because they're not going to treat them very well. Which who's to say that they wouldn't? They might. They might treat them well. I don't know. Maybe that's being optimistic, but well, anyways, guys, since my OCD is getting bad, let me get to the point. So yeah, I think that I don't know, maybe they could possibly be nicer and not actually treat these people as like purely just slaves, but maybe not. Because I didn't get the vibe that they were bad people when we met them, or that they were cruel. You know what I mean? Protective of their own, yes, and they want respect because Sora wasn't really treating that girl with very much respect, but I don't get this vibe from them that they're just like these cruel, evil creatures. So I don't know. I think that I don't know. I think that there's a chance that they might like be merciful even if they did lose. But now, I mean, but they're still there. I mean, Stephanie's still there. Shiro is still there. I don't know where Jibril is, but I mean, they're all still like there. So like it makes me believe that like something else. Well, it couldn't have been with the war beast, like he said. It's not, but like, and it wasn't a bet about like the race, the humanity piece, which you probably couldn't do because you already bet that in a game with someone else. So I don't know what he would have bet other than erasing his existence. You can erase my existence from everyone's memory or something like that, which I don't know how that would benefit anyone else. Like, oh, everyone forgets you're the king, so now you have no power type of thing. Maybe something along the lines of that, but I don't know what else. um I guess, yeah, no, that's all I could. Fuck, think, Lex, think. They want him out of the way. They don't want him in the king's seat. They don't want him to be able to conquer other countries, so they beat him and erased his memories from everyone else. Because if no one remembers you're the king, you will not be the king. You could claim you're the king, claim you're the king. No one's going to believe you. Someone wanted him out of the way. Which I get, right? Because they don't want their country to be next. But who would have done it? Another one of the races, clearly. But I can't guess as to which one it is because we don't have enough information on all of them yet. Um, Anything else? I think that's kind of it. I mean, it was mostly just him busting this war beast king or whatever out that you can't actually read minds, bitch, and then making that bet about their races, and then that this person at the end that erased his existence. Yeah. But anyways, okay. All right, guys. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Yes, hit that notification bell because it's a little bell, if you guys don't know what that is, which I think most of you do, but maybe someone's new to YouTube and they don't know. But there is a notification bell, and I need you guys to start hitting that notification bell because for some reason YouTube is not putting my videos on the subscription feed, or like they're there in the beginning and then they're like deleted. I don't know why YouTube is doing that, but they're doing it. So please, 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 if you guys can, hit that bell so that at least you'll get the notification on your screen. Yes, it may not be in your subscriptions feed, but it will be on your, you know, it'll like pop up. I don't know what you have, banners or what your notification is, but something so you know that I uploaded because literally only like 1,000 people watched Tower of God the first day, and usually it's like 2 to 3. So, I don't know. I'm a bit worried. I don't. Is my phone ringing? It's my dad. So I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna fix that. It's a bug, or I emailed them. I don't know if they're gonna do anything about it or not, but I don't know. I hope they do. But yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. The link for that is in the description below, so check that out. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, and I will catch you in the next reaction.